Thanks for coming out to Pepsi HANKFEST. I'm J.D. Cannon. We're in the Barefoot Backstage Lounge, and look who just flew in. Literally.
My arms are so tired right
and
now.
he didn't come via Southwest or American. You come via Hauser Airlines.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. We don't really have a name for it yet. I'll come up with one.
So you're almost a pilot, not quite.
Well, I am a pilot. I'm a student pilot, but yeah, I have about a few hours left before I take all my tests, but I'm really close.
So you flew up today with a flight instructor.
I did.
But he let you pretty much take the yoke.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing all the flying these days. They have to. It's a requirement to have them with me right now.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Well,
it's pretty cool.
Welcome. We're glad you're here, and you're just off the Dirks Bentley tour too.
I am. We were here a month ago.
That was one of the most incredible shows out there this summer. That was one that I've got to tell you the story. After your performance, the guy sitting next to me went, "I didn't know those were all Randy Hauser songs. He's incredible."
Wow.
I said, yeah. So you're like the best kept secret.
Tell him when next time you see him, tell him Randy Hauser didn't know they were either.
You are like one of the best kept secrets in country music. We've got to do something about that.
Oh, you know what? We just just keep plugging away and doing what we do, and I'm not displeased with how things work out. I always like to sort of fly under the radar anyway, literally.
You've got a couple of my all-time favorite songs, one of your first hits, Anything Goes, When Everything's Gone, and of course the CMA nominated Song of the Year, Like a Cowboy. Both ballads, but you've had so many hits that are up-tempo too. When it comes down to a show, which do you prefer to do?
I don't really have a huge preference. I just think it's, whatever. I think the one I'm playing at the time is probably my favorite. It's just, I enjoy what I do, and some of those, Like a Cowboy is definitely one of my favorites to do every night.
When you heard that the first time, did it seem like a CMA nominated Song of the Year to you?
Well, I wrote it, so I didn't know.
When you got done writing it,
special, I just didn't know, and it was a huge honor, and one of the biggest honors you could ever get as a songwriter to be nominated for Song of the Year. So it was pretty special,
We should also mention that he co-wrote that Trace Atkins classic, Honky Tonk Badonka Donk.
Maybe we shouldn't mention that.
Do you ever include those in your shows, just for grins and giggles?
No, occasionally. I mean, I have to be really, I don't know, not much. Occasionally, I'll bust it out. Depends on how much I've been in the bottle of Jack Daniels at that point.
Well, your latest album project is called Fired Up, and we are fired up to see you on the Pepsi HANKFEST stage today. Randy Hauser,
Thank you, Jed.
Thanks for flying in and joining us.
We'll see. I might get talked into some honky tonk badonka today. We'll see.
We'll work. You want him to sing it? Let him know. Let him know when he hits the stage here in just a minute.
Oh, very excited.